Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell down below.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm in love with black plastic. I love the color pictures on your jacket. The way you groove is just like magic. I wanna wash you, I wanna wipe you. I lock my doors at night so nobody can swipe you. You get protected every time you are completed. We'll try to find your book, said you were deleted. I'm in love with black plastic. I love your books and your tiny scratches. The vibes you give me are so fantastic.
Hey! You ruined my record, man! I just bought it!
Welcome to Black Plastic, episode 2. We got my guest, Al Reardon, this time from Let's Chat and Underground Overdrive and everything else I damn do. And so we do a lot of stuff together. So this is bands that we have both seen live together, which we've seen a hell of a lot more, but I only had 15 of the records, and we're only doing 15 songs per show anyway. So we were able to get enough records to do this show. So Al, you introduce yourself.
I'm Al. Most of you know me, but some of you don't. Now you do. Like Spanky said, we do a lot of shit together, and most of it's fun, probably more fun than we're legally allowed to have. But we somehow find ways around that, too. Yeah, all vinyl, all bands that we've seen together.
And we're going to tell you about the stories that are memorable to us from that shows, and if we can think of any, but I'm sure we got some.
Some we're absolutely not going to tell you.
Well, I tell all.
Yeah, we usually tell some of them, too.
But the first band is PRIMUS. This off the Frizzle Fry album.
Yeah, I have to say, band that I really took a long time to warm up to. I had kind of the, great bass player, where's a band thing, like a lot of people do. But
great guitar player, too.
I was wrong. And I came around, somewhat thanks to Spanky, kept driving it into me. But I came around, and we did go to see him, and that was a really cool show.
And that wasn't really their...
Right, it wasn't a Primus show.
So
it was really
kind
of a Slayer show.
Slayer.
The last go-round Slayer show, supposedly.
Well, supposedly, yeah.
Yeah. And
We'll
Phil Anselmo.
We'll see if the money runs out.
Yeah.
So we're going to go right into the song, and this is Frizzle Fry with Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
And that was Primus with Groundhog Day off the Frizzle Fry album. Yeah, I've seen them probably 7 or 8 times, and every show has been different, and I love seeing Primus live. Primus sucks, you know.
Where was it? Where was the show? Oh, Springfield.
We saw him at Springfield, Mass. with you, with Slayer and everybody.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you have any more stories about that show?
Stories I'm going to tell you. The beers were like $16.
And the line was
$12 for a beer, and there was one choice of beer. And then
the food, they were sold out of everything my son wanted.
But right now, 6 months into COVID, a $12 concert beer doesn't sound that bad.
Yeah, that was November 2018, I think. Or was it 2019?
Oh, 2019.
It was
Yeah,
2019.
That was last fall.
Right before everything hit. There was probably COVID cases there already. We got lucky being in Springfield, Mass. and all. Next band, we did interview them in our show, Let's Chat.
That was one of the most managed interviews we ever did. We had time limits and overseers and all that going on there. But
we didn't get to do the whole band. I thought we were going to have the whole band. And
yeah, just the Reverend. But
we were only given like...
They said 10.
They said 10 minutes and we got 5. But
busy man.
We made it a good interview because we filled it with a lot of the live stuff from Roots on the River.
Yeah, you know, fluff. We filled it with fluff.
We filled it with a lot of fluff. So the next song, is...
We haven't named them. It's Reverend Payton's Big Damn Band.
And they are doing the song off their So Delicious album, Raise a Little Hell.
And the vinyl is blue.
I think it's green.
It's aqua. It's aquamarine.
Can you see it good on there? Barely. So here it goes. Reverend Payton and the Big Damn Band with Raise a Little Hell.
Watch it spin.
Everybody hail, we just came to raise a little hell. Everybody hail, we just came to raise a little hell. We came to throw down, but not too rough, not too much hell, just enough. We came to throw down, but not too rough, not too much hell, just enough. Everybody hail, we just came to raise a little hell. Everybody hail, we just came to raise a little hell. Work real hard from 7 to 11, gotta raise a little hell if we wanna get to heaven. Work real hard from 7 to 11, gotta raise a little hell if we wanna get to heaven. Everybody hail, we just came to raise a little hell. Everybody hail, we just came to raise a little hell. Everybody hail, we just came to raise a little hell. Everybody hail, we just came to raise a little hell. We came to raise a little hell. We came to raise a little hell. Don't want no trouble, just stories to tell. We came to raise a little hell. We came to raise a little hell. We came to raise a little hell. Don't want no trouble, just stories to tell. We came to raise a little hell. We came to raise a little hell. We came to raise a little hell. Don't want no trouble, just stories to tell. We came to raise a little hell.
That was Reverend Payton with Raise a Little Hell.
The big damn band. Yeah, where we saw them was at Roots on the River in Bells Falls, Vermont. Great festival. Ran for 20 years. And like a lot of festivals, 2020 was supposed to be the last year of it, but that did not happen. So I
No,
think
it
we've
wasn't.
seen the last year of it.
No,
yeah.
it wasn't.
Yeah,
That
he said
was-
he's done.
no. Yeah, but the last year was supposed to be the year that they played.
I thought they were doing it this year.
No, they were. He wanted someone
Wanted
to buy
someone
it
to
out,
take it
but
over, right.
no one would do
Oh,
it
I see.
because it was too much.
A lot of work.
Too much work.
Yeah, he
Which,
had year-round staff on that one.
yeah, Isaiah. It was a friend of mine that did it. So
Cool, great guitar player. Wife playing washboard and everything else.
yeah, the first time I saw him was at Roots. I saw him both times at Roots, and first time you were sick,
Yeah,
Uh,
that did happen.
and that's why that's before we were really hanging out. All right, so next we have.
Oh, my.
So this is Kat Wright. We've seen her 3 times.
I've seen Kat Wright a lot of times.
3 times. You haven't seen her without me.
Yeah, I have.
When?
I think Stone Church was without you.
No, I saw her twice at Stone Church.
Grand Point North.
that was where.
without you.
That's where it was. We've seen.
No, we saw her at Stone Church, but I saw her at Stone Church the time that you didn't go, but I think Janet went.
No, because the first time we went with Hannah, we went to the restaurant first. We brought Sam with us.
Yeah.
And the second time we went with just me. I think, did Presley go to that one?
I
No,
think so.
it was just me, you, and Janet, and Hannah.
It's hard to keep straight.
And then we also saw
But it
her
was-
at the Rutland
Right.
Friday Night Live in
Friday Night
Rutland.
Live, that was great. And it's Cat. This album is Cat Wright. It's usually Cat Wright and the Indomitable
yeah.
Soul Band.
Which I like.
Oh yeah,
Is-
it's a fabulous band. The horns.
Yeah, we
The whole
actually she
thing.
was one of the last shows we saw.
I think that's
'cause
right.
that was January
Yeah.
of 2020. It was winter.
I don't know what the last
wasn't
show I
March?
saw was.
Because no, I think the last show we saw was Holly.
I think that was what I was thinking. Holly Brewer.
So yeah, Cat Wright, amazing singer. The horns in that band, like I never thought I'd be a horn person band, but like there was one year that me and Al went and saw like
Seemed like all winter. we
every
saw horn
friggin'
bands.
band we saw had a horn.
Another
in it.
one of them's coming up on this show.
Yeah, next actually.
Huh.
And well, even the Michael Jackson tribute band had horns.
Yeah.
and that was really bad.
Because you have to. Because Quincy Jones said they had to.
Janet's over there saying, I saw that look.
Oh, and the mention of the Michael Jackson tribute. They were pretty accurate, and the dude had like all the dance moves hardcore.
His voice wasn't that
the
great.
voice was, like 85%,
Yeah.
but when you throw in the 110% dance moves,
So here goes Cat Wright.
oh yeah, by my side. Name of the album, Title 2.
blue skies. I never worry when you're by my side. I traveled far to see what I could see. But at the end of the day, I just wanna see you and me. When I get you in the dark, gonna let you feel the beating of my heart. I'm gonna let you in. That's when we begin. Never been like this, babe. I've never felt so fine. People will come in, I know that. People will go, but deep in my heart, our love grows.
By my
It is.
side.
Cat, right.
Gotta love her. She's amazing.
Saw her at we saw her at Stone Church, Brattleboro. Did we see her at Killington once too? I don't know.
No, we saw Haley.
You mentioned Rutland Friday Night
We
Live.
saw her at Rutland and both times in Brat.
And 2 times in Brat. And I saw her at Grand Point North.
Grand Point North.
Another great festival that won't happen in 2020.
Wow.
But your tickets are automatically good for 21.
No, because there was no tickets.
There are. I got them.
Not Grand Point North.
Grand Point North.
You said Roots on the River,
Janet
I thought.
has them. No, that's that would be a bad investment.
So, next, we were talking about this band earlier. Al was
Yeah. Well, I don't want to call them a horn band, but they do have a bunch of horns.
Yeah.
And an ensemble band, I guess we'll call them. This was at Killington. Maybe that's where I was going.
Yeah, we saw them at Killington because Dylan was harping on us that we have to go see them.
Yeah.
And then he's the one that got too drunk and didn't go.
That's a true story.
Yeah.
There's more to that story too, but
we got really high in the parking lot. We smoked because we got there 2 hours early.
that could happen. I might have been too hard to tell, but that could have
We
happened.
got there. Was that the show that? No, that was Mike McCusick. We got kicked out of the the hotel. Remember? That was Haley Jane.
That was right. Same venue.
Same venue. I was too drunk, but I drove to the hotel. Al had to drive the rest of the way home.
Yeah.
I made it down the mountain.
Yeah. What's the name of that place? In
Pickle
Kilton?
Barrel.
Pickle Barrel. Yeah. We did see a lot of cool shows there.
I
They
saw
got some good acts.
Wobbly Barn. I seen a bunch of good shows there too.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are only two good places up there. There's nothing in Rutland anymore, so
No.
now that Punk in the Park's dead, and
That's right. We saw TURKUAZ on like a Thursday night or a Wednesday night or
we
something.
saw all
up
the
there.
shows up there on Thursday.
And then I thought they were so cool. I went to see him again on Saturday night.
The night after, no, it was a couple nights
Yeah,
after.
Saturday at Strat Mountain.
And I went to see
Janet
Candy
and Dylan went to that one too.
Who did I go see? I went and saw a band at Pizza Stone that was really fucking good. They were like a crust hip hop, not hip hop.
Crust hip hop.
Crust hip hop. That'd be cool.
We're
Crust
inventing
punk,
genres as
crust
we go here.
hip hop, punk music, acoustic.
Yeah.
How do you do hip hop acoustic?
It's like jazz metal.
It's
It's a lot like
Jarvis.
jazz metal. But
So we're gonna get on with TURKUAZ, and the song is called "On the Border."
On the border. Oh, this is a speed change. This is a single. And this one plays at 45 RPM.
It's hotter than hell on the border.
And that was Turquoise.
Good thing I don't hate when DJs talk on the music. You know,
well, I
we'll
know.
do what we want. We'll talk on the clapping.
It was a false ending that got me.
Yeah.
So yeah, they were funky. They were really.
They like 9 or 11 players or something.
I think I counted it, and I think it was like the same as Slipknot, which I thought was kind of cool.
Yeah, the organ.
They had a
The
huge
horns.
horn section.
Yeah, had like at times they had 4 horns. It was cool as
They
shit.
had the keyboard player that was also playing like a drum on the side, and he was also playing guitar.
Right.
And he was
Switchers.
He was really good.
I like the switchers.
See, that's an easy changeover right there. So next we have
is the next one a 45, but this one is a 45 size that plays at 33.
our buddy Malcolm Tent. He's been touring with ANTISEEN. Now he's the bass player for a member that died. But he's been he was friends with G.G. Allen. He was friends with ANTISEEN, which, you know, that's a small community right there. They were pretty close together in the 80s anyways. But ANTISEEN, this was a tribute one. On the side A is ANTISEEN doing their newer songs. And on side B was Malcolm Tent covering ANTISEEN, which they did a whole album. It was ANTISEEN was on. It was like a tribute to Hank 3. No. It was a tribute to. It was a tribute to ANTISEEN, and Hank 3 was on it.
Oh.
It was pretty friggin' cool. They had Cowboy Junkies on it, which, if you remember them, they were in Natural Born Killers, which is really badass. That'll be on my soundtrack show.
The Cowboy Junkies? The Natural
Yeah,
Born
they
Killer
got-
song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Leonard Cohen. That whole album is good. How can you pick one off it?
You could do a podcast episode of just Leonard Cohen.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Leonard Cohen. I could do a whole podcast of Tom Waits
Oh, yeah.
and Elvis.
Just as
I got
your-
a lot of
just
Tom
as your
Waits and
vinyl.
Elvis records.
Yeah.
So the next song would be.
So, wait. So,
Well, we got to tell about how we saw him, right?
that's what I was thinking.
Well, the
'cause
first
you've
time,
seen him a lot.
first time we seen him was here.
First time I saw him was here.
That was the first time I seen him.
Yeah.
I think you've seen him every time I've seen him,
That's always possible.
because he's played here like twice. Which
Here means
Right.
Spanky's Dive Bar.
yeah, right in this spot. He sat right where the table is, and he did a show. He also did another show here,
It's a multi-purpose dive bar.
and also he played at the 30th anniversary of G.G. Allen's death.
Yeah.
We saw him up
Right.
there right before Gigi's mom died. That was a good show. We had a lot of fun with that.
That was
one.
a fun thing. Holy crap. We nearly got in trouble. Nearly.
Yeah, we went to the grave.
We did speak with the local police department
We
on
went
that
to-
occasion.
I've been arrested at Gigi's grave once and been asked to leave by the cops like at least 5 times. And that last one was probably the most mildest, but it was we just barely opened our beer and we were ready to take our piss. They removed the whole headstone now, so it's like not there,
You have to know where it is.
which I've been there enough times. And as soon as we opened the beer, friggin'
In my
cops-
zipper.
That's how it always goes at Gigi's.
That's how it all starts right there.
And as soon as the cops showed up, and the beer dumped over. I think it was.
Yeah,
Dylan's-
we said we found that beer laying there, and they said it's still spilling out and foaming.
and I was drinking, had a buzz on, and like the cops didn't even ask me that. They just said, "Get out of here!" And yeah, I got out of there, and
They were kind enough to let us walk away on our own devices.
The first time I was there, they did not let me walk away. Well, I walked in handcuffs to the police car and then lost my weed in the back seat of the car. Because, the funny thing about that time was they asked me, like, where's the weed at? I mean, where's the drugs at? And I had the pockets in the front here. And I was like, oh, fuck. I look at my girlfriend. I'm like, I have a fucking quarter of weed. And so, of course, back then, weed was going to get you arrested.
Yeah, it's a criminal offense.
And so I reach in the pocket and I friggin' slide it in my butt crack. And then I got arrested, and I'm like thinking the whole time, I'm like, last time they did a strip search, I got arrested. So I was like, I better get rid of this before...
So you figured hide it in the cop car would be?
Well, I unbuckled myself. At the time I did it, I was borrowing my friend's hoodie, had spikes on the hood, Scott's, and my head hit the window, and the cop thought I was trying to smash out, but I was just trying to get my seatbelt off because I already threw the weed, and it was like obviously right on the bottom of the floorboard where they could see if they looked inside the fucking car. So then I unbuckled and
kicked it under
the fucking cop's seat.
It's your weed, not my
And
weed.
when I got bailed out, there was a drug-sniffing dog barking at the car. And we were like Rob Scott. It was Rob Scott, Matt, and Holly, and me. And we were like, we got to go.
Yeah, right now.
Before I get more charges. And then, like, on the way home, Rob was riding on the roof of the car as we're going down these roads we don't know in the dark. Then we get pulled over because I heard somebody called it in.
About the roof surfing.
And then the cop asked us, where's the drugs at? And I made a laugh, and I was like, in the other cop's car. And he kind of looked at us like, what the fuck? So, yeah, ANTISEEN.
Yeah, we got kind of off the subject there. We
Well,
went from Malcolm to the
it
G.G.
goes
Allen
together.
show to...
It's all about going and seeing things live.
Yeah, I guess.
I've gone into that arrest story a few times. So here goes Malcolm Tent doing
Animals, eat 'em.
by ANTISEEN cover.
See him grazing in the field, waiting to be my next meal. One of my favorite fights is fussing over their rights. Animal rights, they got none. I like 'em better on a bun. Well, I'm not trying to be crude, but I like 'em better as food. Animals, eat 'em so you don't to feed 'em. Animals, eat 'em. Well, don't be cruel and beat 'em. Just eat 'em. Slow and dumb, easy to catch. All they do is sleep and fetch. Well, people in China eat cats, and people in Haiti eat bats. And if you got a problem with that, Gordon Liddy ate a rat. Give me liver mush, kill that hog. Screw the veggies, give me a hot dog. Animals, eat 'em so you don't have to feed 'em. Animals, eat 'em. Well, don't be cruel and beat 'em. Just eat 'em. People pass out pamphlets all the time to make me feel like I've committed a crime. Well, I can't help it if I like to eat a big old hunk of red meat. I won't listen to a beast howl and sit and let my stomach growl. It's our four-legged friend's fate to wind up steaming on my plate. Animals, eat 'em so you don't have to feed 'em. Animals, eat 'em. Well, don't be cruel and beat 'em. Just eat 'em, eat 'em, eat 'em, eat 'em, eat 'em, eat 'em.
That was in 33 RPM. I almost thought it was 45.
Yeah, I thought that was 33, and then we started it at 45, and I liked it for a minute, but 33 is what you got, and that's cool as shit. Malcolm, always a little tongue-in-cheek. Absolutely no offense to the vegans and vegetarians out there. Please do not call.
Well, he is
the
a
line
vegan.
Is busy. He's vegan?
Malcontent is vegan.
Yeah. But,
So I think it's kind of funny that he did do that song.
Yeah.
I guess he probably did it because he's the most comedian guy in he just did it out of a fucking laugh.
Yeah, there's not
sure.
many songs where he's not kind of smirking. And I am too. Plug.
So next we have a Wolfman. Well, I want to say Wolfman Chuck, but it's Wolfman Chuck, the singer. Wolfman and the Brimstone Boys.
Yeah.
Which they've made a pretty good bloody mess in this place right here.
Couple times.
We had a nun give birth.
A nun gave birth on stage.
A lot of baby fetus, little tiny
It
baby
was a
fetuses running around.
bloody affair.
Yeah, the guy that helped us film that show, he didn't want to record them.
That's right.
Yeah, he kind of wussed
He
out.
kind of bowed out on the recording of the actual birth there.
And he's probably going to be listening to this.
Probably regretting it ever since.
Yeah, well, I don't know. He didn't
That's
like,
right, I think
he didn't
I
like
was-
Wolfman Chuck's attitude either.
Camera personing a lot that day, I think.
Well, we didn't really camera much. We got drunk and we just put our cameras mounted everywhere.
Yeah, I
and we
remember
w-
cameraing for a while.
We wanted to have someone else do it so we could enjoy the time. And
Right, and then he...
we got a lot of footage, but Wolfman Chuck's was not the greatest because I had to use a bunch of the other cameras that were blocked by people and stuff, but it was still good. Check it out on YouTube.
Here we go.
Oh, no, I was telling them to check it out on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, check it out. All these guys, you hear them, you like them, check them out.
Well, make sure you check them out on our YouTube because they're all on our
Spanky
YouTube.
Payne YouTube channel. Subscribe to that shit.
Subscribe. Give us some money.
Give us some love anyway. Damn.
I'd rather money,
I know.
especially with the septic issue. I need money. So, yeah, we're going to go with what's the name of the song?
The next song, this is, the Wolfman is WOLFBITCH, because a Wolfman needs.
It needs a wolf bitch.
I just said needs.
In the cold dead of night. Fuck. Shut. Fuck. When she gnashed her teeth. Fuck. Shut. Fuck. Fuck. I sold my soul for her pussy hole. Face down on the floor, my woman, my bitch, oh. Fucking sucking on the floor, my wolf bitch, oh. Face down on the floor, my woman, my bitch, oh. Fucking sucking on the floor, my wolf bitch, oh. Face down on the floor, my woman, my bitch, oh. Fucking sucking on the floor, my wolf bitch, oh. Face down on the floor, my woman, my bitch, oh. Fucking sucking on the floor, my wolf bitch, oh. Whore, 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 whore. That's the money shot right there.
Look, it's Al without headphones.
That was the money
Cigarette
shot
mouth.
right there.
That was great time.
Oh, so yeah, that was Wolfman Chuck. Well, Wolfman and the Brimstone Boys.
We are listening to the music while you're listening to the music, but we're also gabbing, bullshitting, lighting things on fire. And,
Smoking weed.
Well, lighting things on fire.
Now, this one
This is the one.
has a story. HARDSCRABBLE. What side's that on?
Yeah. We saw this guy, the only time I've seen him, we saw him on a night that's one of them ones you don't forget. The show was great, don't get me wrong. Show was great. Nashville Pussy, Reverend Horton Heat,
Unknown Henson.
Unknown Henson.
Which he just kind of lost a lot of fans.
Well,
when
great show. Really tough ride.
Lucky Tubbs.
What's it, 100 miles or so to Hampton Beach? Is that what we saw? We saw them at
We saw it at
Beach,
Hampton,
right?
yeah.
It wasn't a casino. It was,
I
want to say Rouse. but
Wally's.
That's Worcester, right, Wally's. Yeah, well, turns out an older Suburban could have faulty windshield wipers. And on this dark, foggy, rainy night, they failed.
Yeah.
I tried to patch together. Remember, we stopped. I pulled the cowl cover off, ripped it off, and tried to connect the linkage. That lasted like 15 strokes, and then we were out of the windshield wiper business again.
And I was used to like going to every rest area before and finding Rain-X.
I know.
So I used to be able to do that with my hearse because my wipers didn't work in the hearse.
But we could not find Rain-X. We couldn't fix the wipers, and we were determined to go to this show.
With bad headlights,
With
no wipers,
wimpy headlights.
in the rain,
Yeah, tough go.
foggy.
Spanky's at the wheel, and but we're all focusing.
Well, that was on the way. The way
back.
home, we were all focusing. Everybody was like, it's going to clear up. We made it there because it wasn't as bad going there. But on the way back, it got darker and crappier. And
Yeah, foggier.
I didn't dare to blink for the whole time.
No.
And my eyes were sore when I got home.
No, the three of us were all focusing as if we're driving, and nobody blinked
No.
or
I'd
took
get
a real breath.
really
for the whole
close
ride
to a
home.
truck or a car because they were washing
We
my
tried
window
going real
off
fast for a
bit.
little while to see if that would like blow the windshield clear, and then not
No,
really.
we ended up going like 35 miles per hour on the highway all the way home.
Yeah,
We could have gotten fucking ran
But-
over.
we did survive it.
And I've seen Reverend twice now. The first time I saw
Where
him was
else?
with that was at near what's that college?
Castleton,
Hale.
Yale, New Haven.
New Haven, Connecticut.
Yeah.
I saw them at Toad's place where we saw Guar.
Guar there.
And it was Hank 3 and
Damn.
Nashville Pussy at that one too.
Damn.
Nashville Pussy drove a microphone stand into some guy's face.
Intentionally.
Yes.
Well,
He was one of those,
at
you know,
least
those,
it wasn't an accident.
those like big cast iron ones that are on the bottom
Oh yeah.
that don't fucking move very well.
Yeah.
Yeah, he smashed his face like 4 times, and then they kicked the guy out without even checking on him.
I think for somebody who doesn't sing or play, I'm probably the champion of microphone destruction or microphone stand destruction. I gotta say.
Yeah, you've done that a few
A
times.
couple. There's been a few incidents. So
So we got next.
that was a wild show, wild ride. Those things you don't forget. That was only a couple years ago, but probably will never forget.
No, I won't forget that one.
No, Reverend Horton Heat. This song is hard. This one's a 45 and it's orange. Does it
No,
play
it's actually 30.
Another
it's
one
at
that's
30.
45 size, 7-inch.
Out of my 4 7-inches I had tonight, only one of them was 45.
Really? So another 33 RPM.
And they don't tell you on the friggin' record.
Nope, nothing on the label, nothing on the disc.
So here goes Reverend Horton Heat with HARDSCRABBLE.
HARDSCRABBLE woman's got all bleeding tattoos. She likes to shoot her gun and she likes to drink booze. She's got a jackhammer, likes busting up rock. HARDSCRABBLE woman from the school of hard knocks. Don't like the freeways cause she knows the back roads. Doesn't buy bullets, likes to pack her own loads. She can lay pipe in the hard Texas dirt. Only wears jeans, never see her in a skirt. HARDSCRABBLE woman. HARDSCRABBLE woman. HARDSCRABBLE woman. woman lives down by the track. She's good with a saw and she's good with a wrench. Fixing up her pickup off has always been a cinch. She's got a 45 in her custom pool cue. Runs around town with a pretty rough crew. Hardscrabble woman. Hardscrabble woman. Hardscrabble woman. Hardscrabble woman. Don't make her mad or you better watch your back. Hardscrabble woman lives down by the track. One drunken evening as the sun was going down, the old man hit her and knocked her to the ground. She picked up a hammer and drove him like a nail. The cops showed up and dragged the both of them to jail. Hardscrabble woman. Hardscrabble woman. Hardscrabble woman. Hardscrabble woman. Don't make her mad or you better watch your back. Hardscrabble woman lives down by the track. Down by the track.
Yeah, Reverend Horton. And I just heard Dylan beep as he goes by. Doesn't he know we're recording?
He should.
We're always recording. If I didn't invite him over, that means we're recording.
Yeah, Reverend Horton Heat, Hardscrabble woman.
Try to get him on the show, but he's
video averse or
he's shy, I guess.
shy guy.
He's-
Plays in a band and he's shy.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
not the first guy there, but
he's not much of a talker, he says on radio, but
yeah.
I bet you he doesn't understand. It's just us hanging out.
We
listening
draw
to
our
music.
people out. That's our job. We get them to talk.
We even got Steve to talk.
That's true.
It wasn't too long ago. Like, it was actually 4 years ago. In November, it'll be 4 years because it was election night. But yeah, so me, Al, Janet, and my wife went and saw. Didn't Jamie go?
I think he did.
Jamie did go with us, and we went and saw her at Higher Ground.
Right. You know what night that was?
That was election night,
Election night.
and they were advertising being the first woman president. And
Oh, yeah. We were all
That-
excited, thinking this is all going to be great.
well, I wasn't excited about Hillary, but
I
it
was
was
not
better than
excited
Trump.
about Hillary, but I was not ready for the...
Oh shit! I said
Trump
this wasn't going to be
regime.
a political show.
It's not. We're just talking about Ani DiFranco.
It was just happened to be
Just
on
happened to be
election
on
night.
Election night. You know, the worst night in American history. But
Hopefully
it
not
was a great
again.
show.
So, what'd you think of her performance? You saw her at Grand Point North.
At Grand Point North.
Too.
That was,
I didn't.
That time, Jackson Brown was also there. What a show. Anyway,
Didn't she play on stage with Jackson?
they
and
all
Haley?
played together at the end, which is a tradition at Grand Point North. I think I've seen up to like 35 people on stage playing together, and they just jam out, usually a cover, and make a 3-minute song last 20 minutes. And
They
have
should
a
be.
ball.
They should be recording.
Oh, it's all recorded. You can find most of it on YouTube.
Because like that's like a one-time
But it's her,
jam
Ani
session.
DiFranco is her style of guitar playing is completely unique to her. I don't know anybody that plays guitar like that.
Well, the closest that I could think of is Dave Matthews.
True. There's some similarities,
but
you need to hear like
She's
3
more
bars of
aggressive.
guitar, and yeah, she's more damaging to the instrument. I think it's borderline instrument abuse.
But if you haven't checked out her book, that's a really good
Oh yeah, we both
book.
read that. That's right.
Well, I listened to it on tape at work.
Yeah,
It was better because she narrated it too, and she got to add her little laughs in there, which I've always loved. Like Living in Clipped, when I first heard that album, and that was the first introduction to her, and I was just blown away by her persona on stage with her just the audio recording.
Yeah, she's just showing herself. You know?
Oh yeah,
Just
and she says she's not. but,
yeah, I know.
you know,
Just
she's
gets up there and bees Ani, and we love it.
yeah. You can't love Ani. So, well, Jason Joseph hates Ani.
Really,
Yeah.
really.
I guess his ex-girlfriend used to be a huge fan, and he was just like,
Oh,
nah,
sometimes that happens.
I can't listen to that shit no more, you know. So-
Jason's a really good disc golf player.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. What a tee shot he's got. Holy crap.
Jason's going to be on this show, too.
We got to get him over
He
here.
said that,
Well, can I guess the subject on that one?
I don't know.
Would it be
metal?
Frank Zappa?
I only have like 4 Frank Zappas.
Well,
he
Jason
could bring his
thousands.
own, but it
If
is
Zappa has, I
Spanky's
think there's like
collection.
130 Zappa vinyls available. I think Jason has like 120.
Jason would have to tell us because he probably does
Right.
know.
I'm sure he knows them numbers.
Well, he says he finds stuff that he's never heard of, and that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's fun.
So we're gonna get into Ani DiFranco with the song Napoleon.
Here we go with Ani.
They told you your music could reach millions, that the choice was up to you. And you told me they always pay for lunch, they believe in what I do. And I wonder, will you miss your old friends once you've proven what you're worth? Yeah, I wonder when you're a big star, will you miss the earth? And I knew you'd always want more. I knew you'd never, ever be done. Everyone is a fucking Napoleon. Everyone is a fucking Napoleon. And the next time that I saw you, you were larger than life. Yeah, you came and you conquered. You were doing alright. You had an army of soups behind you. All you had to be was willing. I said I used to make pretty good living, but you must make a killing, a killing. And I hope that you are happy. I hope at least you are having fun. Everyone is a fucking Napoleon. Everyone thought for sure that I'd agree. I say, baby, you know I still love you, but how dare you complain to me? Oh, 'cause everyone is a fucking Napoleon. Everyone is a fucking Napoleon. They told you your music could reach millions, that the choice was up to you. And you told me they always paid for lunch, and they believe in what I do. And I wonder, do you miss your old friends? Now you've proven what you're worth. Yeah, I wonder, now that you're a big star, tell me, do you miss the earth? Do you miss the earth? I knew you'd always want more. I knew you'd never, ever be done. Oh, 'cause everyone is a fucking Napoleon. Is a fucking Napoleon. Yeah. Everyone is a fucking Napoleon.
Ani DiFranco.
Yeah, she's amazing.
And like we were saying, look these people up, check them out and everything. Ani in particular, I mean, there's so much, and it's so varied. It varies with time, attitude, situation. Seen her play the same song in very different ways. It's just, there's no end to the variety. It's great.
Well, the next one we saw in, where did we see them? We saw them in Clifton Park, New York,
Yeah,
with ICP.
we did.
But I've seen
and
them
the
a few
Fago
times.
now and all that. Yeah, I think that's the only time I saw him as Green Jelly.
I saw them in Holyoke as Green Jello, and I saw them at Shaker's Pub. And that's how I met Guellos at Shaker's Pub, because they were his backing band, and we got to meet a lot of good people in that band.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
They've played here a lot.
Yeah.
One of these days, like I said
Joe.
on the last show, we're going to get Green Jelly. They were Green Jello. They were sued. They're Green Jelly, but I never know which one to really call them.
I know there's that and the whole Guello interface thing.
And so, yeah, so the next album is Green Jello, and it's off the Record Store Day pressing of the Serial Killer soundtrack. And it's spelled cereal like the food.
Breakfast Killer.
Well, yeah, that's if you listen to the
And
Serial
cool
Killer.
Vinyl would try to. You should make sure you cut to a shot of
Well, that was in the last episode, too.
that disc when it's
Oh, yeah,
still.
it will be.
No, but one shot of when it's still.
I do.
Yeah.
Every time.
Oh yeah.
Every time. Where you been?
Okay. I didn't. There's only been one episode. It's not a lot of data.
Well, now I got it. I got this shit under control now.
Yeah,
I
right.
think. We'll see how the sound comes out after I listen to it.
Yeah.
Worst comes to worst, we just wasted our fucking
See
time.
how well you'll know how well we did after 5 or 6 hours of intensive editing.
Well, I don't change the sound very much on there. I'm hoping it just sounds good.
Good. I'm gonna fart then.
'Cause I'm not very good at editing sound. if you are in film and music production and you want to help us with our show, and you got some
Didn't you
good
have an offer to
equipment.
help with that the other day? Did somebody was saying,
Someone wanted to help editing,
yeah,
which editing is kind of
it's personal.
my personal, because I picture everything as I do it.
Right.
And
That's the first thing
I'm
I thought
having
of when
a
I saw
hard
that,
time
was
editing the intro to LaFay Baker, but that's getting on the way right now. So, but yeah, it's when I picture something in my head. It usually doesn't come out the way I wanted to sometimes.
Do you promo or are the shows on the podcast? Or you?
Oh yeah, I got it. Let's chat. Underground Overdrive, Spanky Live, Spanky Payne's Spanky's
These
Dive
are
Bar.
all on YouTube, on the Spanky Payne YouTube channel.
I don't know what else.
Most of them are also available.
There's
on
a few that I've done one episode.
on Fact TV, the Bells Falls Community TV outfit.
There's a lot of shows
love
I've
'em.
done
They
one
love us.
episode of, and I just don't finish. It
Yeah.
just didn't go as
How many
planned.
one-episode series do you have?
Well, Spanky's home videos, that's one right now.
Okay.
We ended Underground Overdrive after 4.
When you
but
have
we
one
should-
episode, though, of a series, that means you have huge potential.
Maybe.
Bright future.
It's a pilot that it didn't get enough views.
Yeah. It's a pilot that crashed.
Yeah, this one's all season episode 1 season. Yeah, we're gonna
You got to get to episode 2 before you can start saying season.
episode 1 only got 51 views so far of this, and I'm still gonna
Freaking
do
A.
it because I was wondering.
Oh, we're just getting started.
I
here.
was wondering
the treadmill's
how
running.
I was wondering how I could show off my collection because I see all these people talk about their collection. I was like, which way can I do this that would be interesting and make it kind of cool? And
Well, cool so far. I mean, the bands we've seen, thing
yeah,
is kind of cool.
It's only the bands we've seen so far. But next episode, I have Blue. He's picked out 5 records. I'm not telling you yet. He's picked out 5 records, and I'm going to ask him.
Is there a theme to that?
No,
Or is it
there's no
just-
theme to it.
it's
Just whatever they want to pick.
not random.
And I'll probably get you back for soundtracks, or I'll find a nerdy person or something.
Yeah.
Someone that's really big into film. I don't know.
Huh.
You,
There's the potential.
Janet's over there
Tell me.
making faces. She might do
It's
it.
the potential. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe there could be a Janet
Yeah.
episode of.
So next we have Green Jello with
Serial Killer.
No, that's the album.
song is Electric Harley House. And there is actually an electric Harley now. It's great.
to settle the towns. When the bands come and steals in Rome, it seems to happen all the time. I think we got one never found. Electric, all the house of love. 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 Rock out, rock out, rock
Yeah, green jello.
And that was a cool show. That was in New York State somewhere in a fucking like plaza, place that was a plaza, and they turned it into a giant bar. It was cool.
Yeah, I've been there quite a few times. One time it was not really good because the show was the singer decided to get sick, so he drove all the way down there for no fucking show.
I hate them shows.
And that was typo negative. I've seen
More negative than you thought.
I
huh?
saw Hank 3 there, Reverend Heart Heat. Wait, no,
Really? I think
No,
that's
no,
the
no,
only
no,
show.
no.
It's the only show.
I
I've
did
been
not.
in.
I saw Hank 3 there, and it was Hank 3. He did first. He did his country, and then it was just Hank 3 by himself. Well, not by himself, but the band. And it was first he did his country, and then he did his rockabilly, and then he did his harder rockabilly, harder country, and then he went into his punk rock stuff, and then he went into his metaler stuff, and then he went into his doom stuff. And if you ever watch Hank 3 live, it says on the ticket always says like 7 o'clock sharp.
And he means it.
He walks out on stage. He has a clock. There's always a big clock behind the thing. And he walks on stage 1 minute before 7 o'clock. First note always happens at 7.
Shows up to work on time.
Yeah, he's that was the best thing. There's like that whole fucking stupid
When are they gonna start?
like 2 hours later and friggin' get the crowd to start chanting them, and that's when they start thinking that there's gonna happen.
Yeah,
They're
and it
playing the
doesn't.
music a little bit louder.
Yep.
But a lot of bands you've seen a couple times, and they always end with that same
yeah.
song. So
Seems
when
like
that
the bigger
song
they are,
comes
the
on,
longer
you're
it
like,
takes.
"Ah." Like Primus, I think they do an Ozzy song. Who does an Ozzy song?
The last song before they actually come on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's-
I don't know.
I think it was Primus. They do Crazy Train or
Yeah.
something.
Oh, I think you're right.
Yeah,
I think that.
but they didn't do it that one. I don't think.
They. Yeah.
And then then that song ends, and then everybody starts chanting "Primus sucks," and
Right.
then they walk out. That always worked. You got to come out saying "Primus sucks," and
I know.
That's
but
when you come out.
Can't say it too early. It doesn't work.
so next band we have is Lake Superior.
Lake Superior.
This is off their album Steam Engine.
Yeah. Cool band.
These guys played here
They
again.
played here. I didn't see him here.
He didn't see him here, but they. It was one of those shows that I had like 10 people show up.
Wow.
And that was the early years of the dive bar, and it was like everybody was like, "Oh, it's still a cool show,"
Oh, yeah.
but that one was not. I liked it. I guess I shouldn't have advertised it as an indie rock night because
Oh yeah.
it was pretty
That
indie.
kept some people that weren't indie away.
Yeah, that's why I stopped doing theme shows and just mix them all together.
Yeah.
Besides
you
the
could
hip hop
lie.
show,
You could lie about it.
yeah, say it's a punk show
Yeah.
or a normal spanky variety show.
Yeah. Varieties. That's everything. Variety
Yeah.
show. Right. It just turned out that it was all this.
So he saw them at.
I saw him at Windsor Station.
Yeah, I saw them with
Vermont.
there.
Another place that was a really cool venue pre-COVID. Hope
Yeah.
they will be post-COVID.
Yeah, but there's no way you could do a COVID spread out there.
No. Post-COVID, when we got a grip. But yeah, looking forward to it.
Of course, those 10
But no,
people
they
in
were-
that place
that
would
place
make
was
the place
trying hard.
packed.
Yeah. They were trying hard. They had some cool acts there and kind of was it Road Trash Band, pretty regular house band there, not house band, but a pretty regular player. It's cool.
Well,
Saw
he's the
them there, too.
bartender.
Yeah, when he's not playing.
Yeah, I've seen them, Road Trash a few times, and they played here too. Well,
Right.
as a
On a show.
on
or
the
something.
show. Let's
Yeah.
chat. Second episode.
Was that?
That was way back there, huh?
Jibba and then Road Trash.
Then Road Trash. We jumped right into from hip hop right to Social D sounding.
Right.
So next band is Lake Superior, and like I saw him twice at this place that he saw him at, and Winter Station, and once here.
Great name for an album, Steve.
And they're just really the 2-piece band. Last time I saw them, they had 3-piece.
Right, 3.
They had a bass player.
Yeah.
And that was the last 2 times I
That
saw
was
them.
cool, too.
And the bass player really did add to it. But yeah, these guys are really good. If you haven't heard of them before, check them out. They're not playing as much because I think one of them had a kid.
Who is?
Well, before COVID.
Yeah.
So yeah, here goes the song. Where is it?
Little bit.
Little bit. And this is also on the Best of Spanky's Dive Bar 2009 to 2017 album. So check that out too.
Yeah. More vinyl.
That's not vinyl.
It ain't. What is it?
CD.
Oh, that's right. I own that crap.
Yes, that was Lake Superior with Little Bit. Remember,
That's cool stuff.
I know you want to support the bands, but buy the CD of the Best of Spanky's Dive Bar and get it.
Support the bands and the dive bar. Yeah. cool stuff. The mic mixer guy was pretty slow on the comeback on that one, I think. I don't know. We'll have to, the editor guy.
Well, he's still
the editor
trying.
guy
He's
will
still
figure
trying
that
to
out.
get my cum off his back. That's why it took him so long.
No, come on. Edit.
Who says I'm editing that out? Like, come on, that's gold.
Well, then that's going to lead us into talking about the next band. Because it's like the most natural segue ever.
Oh, shit!
These guys. I've seen this band a number of times, and this show is all about bands that we've seen together. This one was stretching that one just a little bit because Spanky's only seen them on video or in a mirror. I've seen them a number of times. Whoa. And
I do happen to check myself out, especially when we're playing the local. I'm like, I gotta do an eyeball in the corner to see if I'm kicking ass.
Right. That's like mirror wall or something there. What is that? What is going on there?
Yeah, it's surprised to know we broke it yet, especially from Thrashing Thursdays. So, yeah.
The band is Morpheus.
And this is our newest song. Well, our newest song.
Morpheus played for what, 20 years?
Yeah. Well,
Right
we
about 20
had
years.
like a 10-year.
There was a hiatus.
3-year then breakup. Get back together for Punk in the Park 2. Enough time to play like a bunch of shows. Breakup. Get back together. When I moved to Cambridgeport. Breakup.
So no personality conflicts anyway.
We love to hate each other.
Yeah.
If we
They hate to love each other.
we get along
love to
when
hate
we're
each
far
other.
away from each other, which
For me, it's easy. I hate all of you equally.
we've had our fair share of extra members, but it was always me, Scott, and Rob, and the conflict would always be between me, Scott, and Rob. Like, love the guys to death, but we do clash heads a lot.
And shout out to Chris Sanford.
Yeah, Chris Sanford. We're gonna do the newest of our.
This is the album is called The Greatest Shits or Hits. It's hard to say. I say shits because I've heard it.
From 1997 to 2017. So we released it in 2017.
There's a 20-year span right there.
Yeah.
This is one of the later Morpheus songs.
Well, this song, the lyrics were written in study hall when I was 16 years old.
Right. And when did you first record it?
2017.
That's what I thought.
But we never had music for it. I had a writer's block because everybody said you had to have issues to have writer's block, and I was pretty happy in 2017.
That will fuck you up.
Like, I couldn't think of anything that traumatized me, so I was like...
You know how many blues singers' careers ended because they found happiness?
I could imagine.
That will fuck you up.
So I didn't have anything, so I just went to my old lyrics I stuffed away in a box for years, and I saw the beat that they were playing, and I was like, wow, I finally have a place for this song. So here goes Blink of an Eye by my band Morpheus. That was my band, Morpheus.
Surprised. This is one of the ones that surprised me that you had vinyl of. I didn't know you had this vinyl.
They gave it to me.
I know your collection
because I
pretty
booked them a
well.
lot.
We're burning the tablecloth here.
Good job. That's
Yeah,
my
we're doing
DJ
good.
burning club.
Yeah. We use this tablecloth for everything, and so far it's been relatively flame-proof.
So next band is Out of Order, Canadian band. First time I met them, it was actually the only time. And,
The first only time.
and Al was there. It was Thrashing Thursday. It was a show I booked in Rutland,
Yeah.
which we missed the local.
I have to say a bit of a disclaimer on this one. That night, in addition to the usual festivities, I might have consumed alcohol.
Well, that night we got super drunk with the band after the show because they were just
Now, that was my way of
insane.
saying that. Is that I might have consumed alcohol.
We smoked a lot of weed.
We did. Wait a minute. Was weed legal in Vermont then?
No.
Then we didn't. Okay, strike that last statement. We didn't. We started smoking as soon as it became legal.
Yeah.
But that night,
They were a fun band.
that was a fun night. But there's a little haze around the edges for me.
Yeah, he almost forgot. He's like, "Did I see that band?" I'm like, "Yeah, that was Thrashing Thursday."
Yeah, right. Little prompting.
And yeah, we just hung out with them half the night, getting drunk with me, Chris, and Al. We're all getting drunk. Of course, I'm his ride. So
Yeah.
wait.
It's great.
There was no riding home
No, we did not.
on a Thursday night.
No.
Going to work the next day.
Yeah. No.
So that was Morpheus, and now we're going into out of system.
Out of order. We're
This,
getting to the system later, but this is out of order.
this is from the album Better Days, as you see. And they're Canadians.
They're Canuckians.
Canuckians. Is
And,
that racist?
No, that's borderish.
Borderish. So here goes the song Jackals.
I love Canadians.
Another day, another night, with no hope in sight. The end is coming soon. Stumble through the desert in a desperate plight. The sun peaks at noon. Then you hear the jackals calling across the dunes in the middle of the night. Can you hear the jackals gnawing on the bones of the dead left behind? Their steeds at the body like termites through wood. One by one they fall to the ground. The vultures circle high, up overhead as the pack stalks you down. Can you hear the jackals calling across the dunes in the middle of the night? Can you hear the jackals gnawing on the bones of the dead left behind? Can you hear the jackals calling across the dunes in the middle of the night? Can you hear the jackals gnawing on the bones of the dead left behind? Can you hear the jackals calling across the dunes in the middle of the night? Can you hear the jackals gnawing on the bones of the dead left behind?
Yes, the Jackal.
The jackal.
Jackals.
Yeah.
And that was out of
Out
order.
of order from the album Better Days.
So next, he's the godfather of local punk.
New England punk, really. Damn. Where do you start with a guy like that? Johnny Earthquake, the Johnny Earthquake Band. One of the finer gentlemen you're ever going to meet, sporting a pirate hat and a foot-long beard.
Postmaster General.
Postmaster dude. Johnny just rules on about every type and manner of guitar you can imagine.
He just released a bunch of playing on the beach videos. Did you see those?
No.
They're really cool. He's playing on like Hampton Beach,
Yeah.
just on the beach.
Yeah.
And just playing a bunch of songs and recording them. Good quality sound, too.
Recent stuff like COVID recordings?
Yes.
Yeah. Cool. That's one way to do it.
Lee's his bass player now from Steel Sorrow.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, Lee's badass.
So this is Johnny Earthquake on the Memorial album. This is kind of older Johnny, like 81. So it's a little different than what he was doing, what he does now, but he still puts
another
a lot
guy
of
with
the
a
old songs.
massive, 4 or 5 decades long career.
He has most of his stuff on 45s on that,
Yeah.
but
How much Johnny vinyl do you own?
a lot. Every Christmas party, he gives me a vinyl. And like he was starting to make them with the small hole, and then he started making them with the big hole because
Yeah.
he knew that I put him in my jukebox.
Right.
And he's like,
Yeah.
"Wow, why am I doing that?" Especially when he has a jukebox too.
Yeah. Referring to the small hole in the 45s, most of the European and British 45s came with a small hole. And we all had those plastic discs in America that me and my brothers and sisters had to have like 75 of them.
We're not tiny.
And
We need the bigger hole for the glory hole.
yeah, no, it's America. Come on.
So the next song is "I Can't Sleep at Night," and if you watch the video from the '80s of him doing this song,
Oh, my.
he's playing bass, and it's friggin' awesome. It's great to see Johnny out there, especially being so young. It's awesome. He hasn't changed much in the 20 so years. No, it's actually
How many?
40 years.
Since
It's like 81, I think he started, and that would be 40 years.
39 years.
39 years, almost 40. So yeah, here goes Johnny Earthquake. I Can't Sleep at Night.
Yay, Johnny.
Baby, it's the way that you left me. Baby, it's the way that you upset me. Maybe you're the reason I can't sleep at night. Maybe it's the way that you hurt me. Maybe it's the way that you deserted me. Maybe you're the reason I can't sleep at night. I don't wanna get you back. I don't wanna get you in the sack. I don't wanna make you weep. I just wanna get a good night's sleep. Maybe it's the way that you use me. Maybe it's the way that you bruise me. Maybe you're the reason I can't sleep at night. Maybe it's the way that you lie, but it ain't gonna make me cry. But maybe it's the reason I can't sleep at night. I don't wanna get back with you. I just wanna find someone new. I don't wanna put things right. I just wanna get some sleep tonight. Maybe it's the way that you left me. Maybe it's the way that you obsessed me. Maybe you're the reason I can't sleep at night. Maybe you're the reason I can't sleep at night.
Yeah, that was Johnny Earthquake with
Man.
Can't Sleep at Night off the Memorial album.
A lot of bands you like. Johnny, even when you get to know him a little bit, you just got to love him. He's just a great, great guy. And like I said, master of the Telecaster, the Stratocaster, every kind of Gibson ever made. And then we're going to talk about steel, pedal steel, and all the rest of it. Oh, my.
Did you see his new? Oh, it's in that video. You didn't see it.
I have
yet.
not seen them videos. That's
he
like
does
tomorrow
Sleepwalk
morning.
with
Right?
but he does it with his new guitar. Oh, what is it? It's pedal steel.
Yeah.
And it's strapped onto him like a guitar, but it just lays flat like this, and it looks like a guitar, and it's pretty cool. But the fretboard's the other way.
Right.
It's pretty neat.
Wow.
And he seems like he's doing pretty good at it now.
Well, there's a segue because this next guy, he's recently been working out on the pedal steel.
And he's doing some he's doing some folk kind of stuff that now.
Yeah, 2-piece, 3-piece stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
So next is with Timmy and Emilio and who was doing
Time out. Timmy, who was
drummer. Oh.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that guy.
No.
But the last drummer was Owen Doobie, and we like Owen, and he's a good doobie. And I do appreciate a good doobie.
So this next band is Time Out Timmy. We've been on our Let's Chat show. Played here plenty of times. Timmy's been playing here with his first band too. Amusonic, whatever is it?
Amanusic.
Amanusic. Remember I said it wrong on their show.
Yeah.
River Shuffle Band.
We did, well, after like 4 tries, we had that down.
Yeah, not me.
Amanusic River Shuffle Band. That was it, right?
Yeah, they were good. He smashed the guitar. It's hanging on the wall here. That was the first guitar broken here, and it's still on the wall. But yeah, and then he started Time Out Timmy. He had a lot of different people. Remember, it was Time Out Timmy was just him acoustically the first time.
Yeah. Yeah, which was badass.
And then he had a bunch of different lineups where he just added another bass player, and then he added a drummer, and then it just went on from there. And every time he never knew who he was bringing for a band.
Yeah.
But then it settled down to
Core Timmy.
So yeah, the next song is Jerk Off.
Yeah.
And this is just a great album. They recorded a lot of stuff in that time period.
And it's Timmy Height. Now that there is no longer a Time Out Timmy. You should know is Tim Height. Timmy Height.
Yeah, and look them up. And they were just great.
He's still getting it done, doing some different stuff, like we said. And
so here goes Time Out Timmy.
Jerk up on the toilet seat, that one guy be my me. Jerk up on the toilet seat, that one guy be my me. Hate my job, hate my life, that's why I love my wife. Hate my job, hate my life, that's why I fuck my wife. Jerk up on the toilet seat, that one guy be my me. Jerk up on the toilet seat, that one guy be my me. Hate my job, hate my life, that's why I love my wife. Hate my job, hate my life, that's why I fuck my wife.
So that was Time Out Timmy with Jerk Off. Jerk Off on the toilet seat.
from the album Dominate. Great album cover, as you saw.
Yep. And so next we got Out of System Transfer, which the only place we've seen them is here again.
At the Dive
Pretty much, this
Bar.
is a dive bar show.
But they're from New York. They're from Queens, I think.
I think they're from Brooklyn, aren't they?
Brooklyn.
Yeah.
I
think.
But they came up here, and they played, and they were cool as shit. A huge amount of talent on the stage at one time. I mean, every one of them really, really good at what they did. And fun to come. I was kind of a little fanboy in that time because I bought the T-shirt and shit. So, but no, I thought they were cool, and I wanted to support them. And bought the disc, bought the T-shirt and shit. But nice shirt.
Yeah, they were, and they also the
Nice
other,
people.
The horn player John, he brought us the chocolates. That was pretty cool. I did a review on that.
I recall the chocolates.
And the
now.
chocolates were shaped like Star Wars ships that were like huge detail. A lot of detail there.
That was kind of really surprising at the time.
And I was like, really? It's too pretty to eat. I held on to it for like a year before I ate it.
I ate it right off.
We did a review video.
I will eat art. Just saying.
If it tastes good.
If it tastes good or just visually appealing.
So yeah, we saw them here. They spent the night. They were just the most respectful.
Yeah.
And
cool folks.
Like I really enjoyed them. Good couple, nice people. So next song is by Out of System Transfer, and the album is called From a City by the Sea, and the song is The Last Dogs of Alaska. So here it goes.
If we never find a path that takes us back to the shoreline ever in the rest of our lives, and even if we keep on going round in a circle, then all we ever do is survive. I hope you know that I would never trade it for anything. I hope you know I'm glad we're alive. Cause when you pass by, the people stop on a dime and they stand with their mouths gaping wide. Cause we got the last dogs in Alaska by our side, and nobody can match our speed on the ice fields where we ride. And there's always still a way ahead somewhere that just keep getting harder to find. I gather around and wonder at the tracks that we leave behind. I still got a candle and a fat ball of pemmican. Last us for a couple of days. It's been a while since I saw someone turn to the west. Yeah, but they still know a couple of ways. All I ever wanted was just kind of worthwhile while away the rest of my years. Up in the north where the snow still falls and the cold can still gas to your tears. And we still got the last dogs in Alaska by our side, and nobody can match our speed on the ice fields where we ride. And there's gotta be a way ahead somewhere. It just keeps getting harder to find. And I gather around and wonder at the tracks that we leave behind. Oh, when I feel the wet nose on my face, I know that the ice floes will just fall right into place. I'm gonna ride right on down, cause what kind of lousy God would ever let us drown? When you got the last dogs in Alaska by our side, and nobody can match our speed on the ice fields where we ride. And there's probably still a way ahead somewhere. It just keeps getting harder to find. I gather around and wonder at the tracks that we leave behind.
Yeah, that was, out of system transfer, and they are a little bit out of the system. If people that ride the subway in cities know what out of system transfer means, and they're from New York City, so there you have it.
Yeah.
Get over it.
I'm sure they've had
New
to
York
ride
City
a lot of
Band,
subways.
which is a city by the sea, referring to the name of the album. But
Yep.
Last Dogs of Alaska.
Don't know what that has to do with
Well, you heard
New
this
York,
song, so take what you can from it.
Yep. So, this is the end of this episode.
The end of the episode. What a ball!
And the next, my next co-host is gonna be a reunion of Blu-ray High Def from the Spanky Payne radio show that lasted a while till we got kicked off
On Wool Radio from Bells Falls, Vermont.
We don't want to advertise them.
Well, if you're going to be on again ever, you might want to kiss up a little.
Yeah, I'll never be on unless I get on
All
the
right, then fuck 'em.
Well,
I'm a member.
A lot of the people on the board of Fact TV are members of the Wool.
I'm a
radio
member. I
board.
don't think I have any influence whatsoever.
No, you're not a board
member.
member.
It's like $25 a year.
Yeah, you didn't
I
want.
don't think $25 is going to.
I'm going to get on the board of that next.
Well, this is how we do stuff. We drink a little tea and we smoke a little smoke and fill the ashtray and do the show and have fun.
Is that a country song?
It is now.
Yeah. See.
Oh yeah. Sing a little bit of those working man blues. I think is. The
No,
thing.
that's a different one.
Oh. Well, let's put them together and do a mashup.
So the next one is it's picked with Blue, and we got Al this time. I'm going to get Al back because
We'll
when
do
I
some
can't
weird
when I
shit.
can't find a co-host, he's always there.
Yeah, check out our other shows, where
Let's
we
chat.
co-host the
And we're going to bring back Underground Overdrive, but I think we're going to do it less professional.
Yeah.
And do it here.
Less professional. That's going to be a little bit of a reach.
I like getting high. I like drinking beer as I'm hosting a show. And you can't do it in the studio.
Well, you know how to do it less professionally? You start the drinking and getting high earlier.
We did that every time.
Earlier each time?
No, every time we were on our way to the show, we got fucking baked.
That's true. Yeah, when you record a show in the studio, they won't let you drink beer and smoke weed in there. It's weird.
It's
for Vermont, but so we have to pregame pretty heavily,
and we do it.
Yeah.
So check out Underground Overdrive, and you'll see the first episode on our way there, smoking weed.
That's true, and a little tardy, I think we were.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe. Like us on Facebook. Like us on. I think we're going to be on Spotify.
Yeah, like us even if you don't like us.
And also get us on YouTube. Thank you.
Yeah. Spanky Payne YouTube channel. Spanky Payne, Al Reardon.
Keep checking out my record collection. If you want to be on the show, give me a message and I'll probably get you on the show.
Hell yeah.
I need co-host. So good night.
Obviously. Desperate for co-hosts.
Bye.
See ya.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm in love with black plastic. I love the color pictures on your jacket. The way you groove is just like magic. I wanna wash you, I wanna wipe you. I lock my doors at night so nobody can swipe you. You get protected every time you are completed. We'll try to find your book, said you were deleted. I'm in love with black plastic. I love your bumps and your tiny scratches. The vibes you give me are so fantastic. I love your sound